Are we zombies, scammers, or saints? Those three words can describe everything of human existence right now. Now, what I'm about to tell you is shocking, controversial, or maybe even an outright lie. But the point is for you to either disprove me or challenge me or take it for how it's meant. This can also be described as very tongue-in-cheek. But it's got some very definite and logical basis. So let me just tell you what's going on here. Zombies are the new normal. Scammers are your best friends. And saints are just a friendly kind of weird. Now those three statements tell everything there is to know about humankind as we know it. You boil all the textbooks down and you really get down to this exact point. All this has a very definite mathematical computation that figures it all out. You can trace it right back to Pareto Principle or the 80-20 rule, where he says that 80% of your income is being produced by 20% of your clients. 80% of the problems are being produced by only 20% of your employees. And likewise, 80% of your solutions are only being produced by 20% of your employees. Now, that's all very true and very provable, and economically speaking, that makes sense. However, there's another version of it, that 97% of what goes on out there is only really created and generated by 3% of the people. And this you've seen in The Secret, for instance, where 3% of the people out there control 97% of the wealth, or it even goes 1%, 99%. Now, what I would submit to you is that 97% of the people out there are zombies. But 97% of the people just exist at have. They just receive things. They want things. They feel they need to be given them. And these guys are what I would refer to as the Gimmes. They exist at, give me something. What can I get today? They're at have on the scale. They want to have things. These are all the people that go to factories, work in cubicles, etc., etc. Now this is radical and you're probably already offended. But let me continue and see if I can offend you some more. The people, these scammers, which comprise most of that 3%, are the getters. They figured out that zombies run by a given set of rules and only do so many things. And so if they know these rules, they can get those zombies to do whatever they want them to. Now this is all your internet marketers, this is all your marketers in general, right? But it also includes all your scammers. They all use the same stuff. Above these getters and the gimmies, or the zombies and the scammers, are saints. These are also known as the Be-ers. Be-ers or Be-ers. Because all they just do is be. They've gotten the getters figured out, and if you really mathematically, it is 3% of the getters are Be-ers or saints. And they live a very, very serene, beautiful existence. They get everything they want. They don't have to work at it. And so really they are the scammers of scammers. Because they know everything, how everything works, and it just comes to them naturally. This is Miracles as Usual band. Your zombies, your scammers, or your saints, or your gimmies, your getters, or your Be-ers. Because what you're really talking about is you're going from people that are mostly at effect, who move to cause, and then move to no effect. And it's really just that simple. It's just a very simple program. It's really just a very simple analysis of what goes on out in the world around us. Love to hear this lately about these things of these quantum realities we have. And of course that's very, very true. And then you'll find people on the gimme end of it say, impossible. There's one reality, it's the one we're stuck in. But the doers, or the getters, or the scammers will say, now that makes sense. I could sell that a lot of different ways. I could get a lot of things done with that. But the Be-ers would say, well, obvious, everybody knows that. And this is the way life runs. Piece of cake. And really the bottom line, if you really you got 3 viewpoints, you've got 3 ways to look at this thing, and I can be completely wrong or absolutely right. But it really nails down to this one sentence. Everything you have is just what you got. Take that one phrase and you will find out whether you're a zombie, a scammer, or a saint. Whether you're a gimme, a getter, or a Be-er. Or whether you have a lot of things, whether you do a lot of things, or if you just be. It's your choice. It's your universe. Thank you.